Time now for the Morning Rush.
And we'll start things with Kristen Curry.
Good morning, beginning with the next big weather maker. Nothing in the way of storms or showers today. There's a few spot showers that will try and clip the far southern half of Eddy and Lee County. The rest of us dry, but we're also going to be facing some breezy to windy conditions with warm temperatures back to the 80s and 90s. Sarah?
Right now, Comanche from Stanford to Wellesley is closed right now for a SWAT situation at an apartment complex. Officers have been out here since 5, giving commands over the loudspeaker to the person inside the apartment. APD also deployed flashbangs in an attempt to get the man to come out of the apartment and surrender. Again, Comanche from Stanford to Wellesley is shut down. Traffic going eastbound on Comanche is being diverted onto Stanford. Back to you.
As you wake up today, Hurricane Maria is roaring through parts of the Caribbean, already battered by Hurricane Irma. Maria made landfall on the island of Dominica Monday night as a Category 5 hurricane. The powerful storm is also expected to take aim at Puerto Rico tomorrow. President Trump approved an emergency declaration for the U.S. Virgin Islands ahead for Maria.
In St. Louis, more protests are set for today, 4 days after a judge found ex-officer Jason Stockley not guilty in the 2011 shooting death of Anthony Lamar Smith. Yesterday, protesters gathered outside the jail to show solidarity with those who remain locked up. St. Louis police say 123 people were arrested on Sunday, all but 3 of them for failure to disperse.
2 women who APD says stole high-dollar coolers are still on the run this morning. Officers say they walked out of REI near I-25 in Montana with 4 Yeti brand soft coolers on Thursday. Combined, those coolers cost more than $1,200. They were seen driving away in an older model silver or gray Volvo. If you recognize them, you're asked to call Crime Stoppers at 843-STOP.
Equifax data breach victims, listen up. The Attorney General's office is warning you of scammers using the massive breach to try to get your personal information. 143 million people had their personal information compromised when the credit reporting agency was hacked. The office says hang up if you get a call like this.
On to news happening today, U.S. Attorney General Jeff Sessions is set to be in Portland to speak with local law enforcement officials about sanctuary cities. Sessions is pushing sanctuary cities like Portland to enforce U.S. immigration laws or risk losing federal funding. However, on Friday, a federal judge in Chicago issued a nationwide injunction that blocks Sessions from denying funding to sanctuary cities. Protests are planned in Portland today. Kristen?
Today's Metro Threat Index up to a 3 here in Albuquerque. Our sustained winds will be out of the west-southwest at about 15 to 25 miles per hour. This is going to raise some of the fire danger that we have there, not working with any sort of moisture as our humidity is going to be on the lower side. But the temperature is nothing to worry about. We're back to the 80s underneath that sunny sky for this afternoon. Crystal?
A Holloman airman facing charges this morning accused of distributing child porn. Court records show 48-year-old Keith Wolvenweider was arrested after allegedly possessing explicit photos of children, then sharing them. Holloman Air Force Base says he's a 49th Medical Support Squadron commander and has been relieved of command while he's under investigation.
There's some good news for drivers. Gas prices are at a 2-week low as you head to the pump this morning, with the national average at $2.62 and then in $2.48 in New Mexico. This is according to AAA. Analysts say business is getting back to normal for refineries, pipelines, and gasoline deliveries that were disrupted by Hurricanes Harvey and Irma.
Toys R Us dealing with some grown-up issues this morning. The retailer is filing for bankruptcy protection. Company officials say it will use the proceedings to deal with $5 billion worth of debt. Despite the announcement, Toys R Us stores will stay open worldwide. The company had closed to a 5% dip in same-store sales during the first quarter and a net loss of $164 million.
Some new facts this morning. Dieting continuously may not be the most effective way to shed pounds. That's according to researchers at the University of Tasmania. They studied one group that cut calories without a break and another that dieted 2 weeks on, then took 2 weeks off. The group that took breaks lost more weight and had better success keeping the pounds off after the trial was over. Kristen?
Time now for a check on traffic. Like Sarah had mentioned, Comanche is closed between Stanford and Wellesley, so watch that area and avoid it for the morning commute. Also, we have an accident, Coors at Quail this morning, so caution needed in that area as well.
All right, happening today, UNM will be running an emergency notification system test. The school says at 11:02 this morning, sirens, emails, text messaging, and social media updates will be tested at all campuses. UNM says it wants to get everyone familiar with its system. says people should take a few minutes to review how they would respond in a real emergency.
Xbox 360 controllers may soon be doing a whole lot more than just navigating a video game. The U.S. Navy is planning to enlist the controllers to operate periscopes aboard newer subs. The Navy says the controllers require less training, and many younger sailors already know how to use them. Isn't that interesting?
Interesting.
Yeah.
So there's a reunion in the making later this week. A year and a half ago, a family's pet pooch disappeared from her home in Florida. There she is. The dog Relay was just found on Long Island. No one knows how she got there or where else she's been. The woman who found the dog brought her to an animal rescue where they were able to track down her owners. The rescue shelter hopes to reunite Relay with her family come Friday.
Wow, what a trip, Florida to Long Island.
I know, no kidding. It's a reminder to get those pooches microchips.
Oh, yeah.
And find them soon.
And put a GoPro on them. See what adventures they've been up to.
All right, time for the 5 facts.
So number 5, we're just 53 days away from the start of global basketball season. The team is calling for suggestions on Twitter for a new name for the student section in Dreamstyle Arena. Some fans are suggesting the Howl Raisers, Lobo Locos, and Section 26. If you'd like to submit an idea, go to our website, krqe.com. Click on the Always On tab.
Number 4, a proposal to raise how much you pay at the pump is delayed again. Albuquerque City Councilors are now planning to wait for a new mayor before trying to push a 2 cents per gallon gas tax proposal. The bill's sponsor, Isaac Benton, tells News 13 that allows for more debate, but it's also because he believes Mayor Berry would likely veto the measure. The tax would generate almost $5 million a year for road work.
And number 3, warm temps again today, back to the 80s, sunny skies across the entire state, but we are looking at breezy to windy conditions. You're going to notice those winds out of the west-southwest today, 15 to 25 miles per hour, spot storms over the far southeast.
Number 2, now a lot of people talking about this. President Trump preparing to give his first address to the UN General Assembly today. He's expected to deliver tough talk on North Korea. But the remarks won't end there. According to one official, he'll also speak on Iran's nuclear agenda, instability in Venezuela, and global terrorism, pushing his America First theme, but also arguing that nations should rally together when faced with common threats. The speech is scheduled for 8:30 this morning, our time. Tune in to CBS this morning. They're going to have more details on that.
Number 1, voters in Santa Fe County head to the polls today to decide whether to increase taxes on purchases. Commissioners say this proposal to hike the gross receipts tax would generate over $2 million per year. According to the Santa Fe New Mexican, this is expected to be used for public safety jobs and behavioral health services. Back in June, Santa Fe County commissioners also voted to increase the gross receipts tax by 1/8 of a cent to fund essential services like public safety and mental health. Again, there's a vote happening today. You can get locations under Always On at krqe.com. We'll be following the results of the vote a little bit later on today.